Good morning, everybody. Today's video, I just want to share some thoughts that I've had and experienced around the COVID pandemic. Not anything to do with vaccines or, really anything other than our own ability to create whatever world we desire around us. Hopefully that's not too woo-woo for anybody, as my friend Ofer would say. But I just felt that it's important to, the world is increasingly getting noisier and noisier and noisier. There's, our lives can be filled with distraction if we allow it. And, the entire pandemic through my lens has been what I would call a great awakening. I know a lot of people are saying the great reset, the great this, the great that. There is crazy stuff going on, and I'm aware that people are struggling. I've had some of the biggest challenges of my entire life, especially on the business front, through this period, and some major, I've moved my family from the heart of New York City to islands in the Pacific Ocean, and we're about to move again in a few months. And so I just wanted to share kind of my lens and what I think is an interesting way to look at everything that's happening. The reason why I call it the Great Awakening is because this time that everybody gained during the pandemic has allowed us to think a little bit more and slow down, I hope. And if you haven't, maybe this is a prompt to do that. Find some space in your life. I think, I've always found taking a walk in nature, or even just taking a walk in general, if nature is not close, taking a walk without your phone or technology or any distractions, and just allow you to be with yourself and hear yourself. And I've done that a lot over the past few years. I was doing that before the pandemic hit, and I'm very thankful for that because our family needed some big changes, and it took a lot of courage to just pack up and leave things behind, including, some very close family members. And I think that this has been an opportunity for everyone to gain a little bit of insight, whether it's about how you spend your time, how you spend your day, who you spend it with, what environment you have created around you. And I think it's easy to get caught up in the news cycle or what's trending on, podcasts these days have become so mainstream. And I'm a fan. I listen to some of the stuff. I'm a fan of all the big ones, of the Rogans, of the Lex Friedmans, Brett Weinstein, all of them. I listen to a few on a regular basis when I have the space to do that. And there's a lot of talk about everything that's happening and what's wrong and, all the things that are broken, but you're not broken. And you can create anything with very limited resources in this pandemic. I have drastically changed my family's lifestyle for the better, with a much better quality of life than we had in New York City. And I found a way to get us a big chunk of land with some people that we really care about and have space for friends and family to come visit. And the reason why I want to share that is because I think it's important for people to hear. And there's been times through it where I felt like I couldn't do it. I'm a high school dropout, and I moved to New York City with a duffel bag. And if there's one thing that I'm not afraid of, it's starting over. And I'm okay with that in any context, especially if it means being able to serve my family better. So, the past few years have just been filled with growth, and that's required stepping up as a parent and helping more on the educational front when the kids were at home. Being even more present with them while they're home. And, frankly, I've gained so much time with them it's something that I'm not willing to sacrifice coming out of this. And that's just a new standard that I realized is more important than anything. And I'll try to share this in the video, because I thought there's a great link from Hospice that talks about the top 5 things that people regret on their deathbed. None of them are, I wish I made another $50,000 or $100,000 or $2 million. No, I haven't heard that from anyone. It's all focused around, I wish I was happier. I wish I chose to be happier. I wish I lived a life that was congruent with who I actually am. I wish I spent more time with my children and my spouse or partner. And so I think it's important to look at the world going forward today from that lens. And, I've just, from the time that we got here in Hawaii till now, I've just personally experienced so much growth without reading, listening to a lot less, and, with a lot less financial resources. And I've found great joy in that. And you can too. So I hope you guys, anybody that's listening to this, can appreciate that. Maybe, whether you already know that or it's a prompt to just enjoy what is right now. We can all live in paradise if we choose. So choose wisely is what I tell my kids. Your thoughts and your energy are the most powerful force in the universe, and create with love the way you were created. I tell them that every single night, as they're going to sleep. And it's a beautiful thing. And I just wanted to put it out in the universe as part of this channel. So if you appreciate that, please like the video, please subscribe, and please share this, because I think it's an important message, and I hope people gain insight into their own lives by watching our journey. Thank you.